Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to week 3. We are going to use the same sequence that we used the last 2 weeks. I will go over the notes and rhythms. You will practice. We will do it together, and you will do it on your own. Let's get started. Hi, advanced alto saxophone players. We're going to start week 3's lessons off with exercise 1. First up, remember this clef? That clef's called what? Treble clef. Good. One more time. What is that clef called? Treble clef. And that is the clef that alto sax is playing. Now we're going to go to our key signature. When there's one sharp in the key signature, do you remember what note is sharp? All F's are sharp. One more time. What note sharp? All F's are sharp. Now we're going to go to time signature. The previous 2 lessons, you've been in the same time signature, 4/4 time. This week, you're going to learn 3 new time signatures. The first one is 2/4 time. Everybody say 2/4 time. One more time. Say 2/4 time. So when we're in 4/4 time, the top number is 4. That means there are 4 beats in a measure. So we're in 2/4 time now. The top number is 2. How many beats do you think will be in each measure? Think about it. If you said 2, you're correct. There are 2 beats in a measure. So in 2/4 time, there are 2 beats in a measure. Ladies and gentlemen, how many beats are in a measure in 2/4 time? 2 beats in a measure. One more time. How many beats are in a measure in 2/4 time? 2 beats in a measure. Now move down to the bottom 4. The bottom 4 tells us the quarter note gets 1 beat. What does the bottom 4 tell us? The quarter note gets 1 beat. One more time. What does the bottom 4 tell us? The quarter note gets 1 beat. So when we're in 2/4 time, there are 2 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. What does 2/4 time tell us? There are 2 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. So everything here adds up to 2 beats. This half note is 2 beats, and we're done. We go to a new measure. These 2 quarter notes are 2 beats, and we go to a new measure. These 2 eighth notes are 1 beat, and this quarter note's 1 beat. That's 2 beats total. So this is 2 beats. A quarter note and a quarter rest, that's 2 beats. A quarter rest and 2 eighth notes, that's 2 beats. So everything adds up to 2 beats. How many beats does every measure add up to? 2 beats. Let's go over the rhythms for exercise 1. We have a half note, 2 quarter notes, 2 eighth notes, a quarter note, and a quarter rest. Then we move down to the bottom line. We have 2 quarter notes, a quarter rest, 2 eighth notes, a quarter note, a quarter rest, and a half note. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now going to clap and count exercise 1. Please listen. Before we clap and count exercise 1, this is forte. Everybody say forte. Forte means to play loud. What does forte mean to do? Play loud. So I'm going to clap and count exercise 1 at a forte. Please listen. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, 1. 1, 2, 2, and 1. 1, 2. Please practice on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try that together, but instead of counting to 4, I'm going to count to 2 because we're in 2/4 time. So when I count to 2, come in. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, 1. 1, 2, 2, and 1. 1, 2. Please try that on your own. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go over the notes. We have a half note G, a quarter note E, a quarter note C, 2 eighth note Bs, a quarter note A, a quarter note G, and a quarter rest. Then we go to the second line. We have a quarter note G, a quarter note B, a quarter rest, an eighth note D, an eighth note C, a quarter note A, a quarter rest, and a half note G. I am now going to say the notes within the rhythm of the song for exercise 1. Please listen. G, E, C, B, B, A, G, G, B, D, C, A, G. Please practice that on your own. We are now ready to try it together. When I count to 2, please come in. 1, 2. G, E, C, B, B, A, G, G, B, D, C, A, G. Please try that on your own. We are now ready to move on to exercise 2. Once again, we have this clef. What is this clef called? Treble clef. We have 1 sharp in our key signature. What note is sharp? All F's are sharp. Now instead of 2/4 time, we're in 3/4 time. Everybody say 3/4 time. One more time, say 3/4 time. So in 2/4 time, there were 2 beats in a measure. How many beats do you think will be in a measure in 3/4 time? Think about it. If you said 3 beats in a measure, you're correct. So in 3/4 time, there are 3 beats in a measure. Ladies and gentlemen, how many beats are in a measure? 3 beats in a measure. The bottom 4 means the quarter note gets 1 beat. What note gets 1 beat? The quarter note gets 1 beat. So in 3/4 time, there are 3 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. What does 3/4 time tell us? There are 3 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. So everything here in every measure adds up to 3. This half note and quarter note, that adds up to 3. These 2 quarter notes and these 2 eighth notes, that adds up to 3. These 2 eighth notes, this quarter note, this quarter rest, that adds up to 3. A dotted half note is 3 beats, that adds up to 3. So every measure adds up to 3. What does every measure add up to? 3. One more time. What does every measure add up to? 3. Let's go over the rhythms. So we have a half note here, a quarter note here, a quarter note here, a quarter note here, 2 eighth notes, 2 more eighth notes, and a quarter note. Then we have a quarter rest, then a dotted half note, which is 3 beats. How many beats is a dotted half note? 3 beats. Then we go to the second line. We have a half note, a quarter rest, 2 eighth notes, a quarter note, a half note, a quarter note, and then 2 quarter rests. I am now going to clap and count exercise 2 at a forte because that's my dynamic. Please listen. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Please practice that on your own. Now let's try it together when I count to 3. So I'm going to count to 3, then you're going to come in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Please try that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go over to the notes. So we have a half note B, a quarter note D, a quarter note E, a quarter note C, an eighth note D, an eighth note C, an eighth note A, an eighth note B, a quarter note A, a quarter rest, and a dotted half note G. Now we go to the second line. We have a half note B, a quarter note B, a quarter rest, an eighth note C, an eighth note E, a quarter note D, a half note E, a quarter note F sharp. We know it's F sharp because all F's are sharp in the key signature, a quarter note G, and 2 quarter rests. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now going to say the notes for exercise 2 within the rhythm of the song. Please listen. B, D, E, C, D, C, A, B, A. G, B, B, C, E, D, E, F sharp, G. Please practice that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try that together at a forte. I'm going to count to 3, then you're going to come in with me. 1, 2, 3. B, D, E, C, D, C, A, B, A, G, B, B, C, E, D, E, F sharp, G. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to move on to exercise 3. In exercise 3, we have a treble clef. What is that called? Treble clef. And we have this key signature, 1 sharp. What note is sharp? All F's are sharp. Now we're going to move to our time signature. Our time signature is different. We're in 6/8 time. That means there are 6 beats in a measure. Ladies and gentlemen, how many beats are in a measure? 6 beats in a measure. One more time, how many beats are in a measure? 6 beats in a measure. Also, in 6/8 time, the 8th note gets 1 beat. That's different, not 4 anymore. So the 8th note gets 1 beat. What note gets 1 beat? The 8th note gets 1 beat. One more time, what note gets 1 beat? The 8th note gets 1 beat. When the 8th note gets 1 beat, everything is doubled. What happens when the 8th note gets 1 beat? Everything is doubled. 8th notes get 1 beat. Quarter notes get 2 beats. How many beats do quarter notes get? 2 beats. Dotted quarter notes get 3 beats. How many beats do dotted quarter notes get? 3 beats. So, one more time. 8th notes, 1 beat. Quarter notes, 2 beats. Dotted quarter notes, 3 beats. Everything adds up to 6. So I'm now going to go over the rhythms for exercise 3. Please listen. We have a dotted quarter note, a dotted quarter note, a quarter note, an 8th note, a quarter note, an 8th note. Then we have a dotted quarter note, 3 8th notes, an 8th note, a quarter rest, and a dotted quarter rest. Now we're going to move down to the bottom line. We have a dotted quarter note, a quarter note, an 8th note, 3 8th notes, a dotted quarter note, a dotted quarter note, 3 8th notes, a dotted quarter note, and a dotted quarter rest. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to clap and count the rhythm for exercise 3 at a forte. What does forte mean to do? Play loud. One more time. What does forte mean to do? Play loud. Please listen. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3. Please practice that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try that together. When I count to 6, I'm going to go 1 2 3 4 5 6, ready, count. Then we're going to clap and count. 1 2 3 4 5 6, ready, count. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3. Please try that on your own. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go over the notes. We have a dotted quarter note D, a dotted quarter note D, a quarter note C, an 8th note B, a quarter note B, an 8th note A, a dotted quarter note B, an 8th note G, an 8th note B, an 8th note C, an 8th note D, a quarter rest, and a dotted quarter rest. Then we go to the bottom line. We have a dotted quarter note E, a quarter note F sharp, an 8th note G, an 8th note E, an 8th note D, an 8th note C, a dotted quarter note B, a dotted quarter note C, an 8th note D, another 8th note D, an 8th note F sharp, a dotted quarter note G, and a dotted quarter rest. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now going to say the notes for exercise 3 within the rhythm of the song. Please listen. D, D, C, B, B, A, B, G, B, C, D. E, F sharp, G, E, D, C, B, C, D, D, F sharp, G. Please practice that on your own. Now let's try that together. I'm going to go 1 2 3 4 5 6, ready, go. Then you're going to come in. 1 2 3 4 5 6, ready, go. D, D, C, B, B, A, B, G, B, C, D. E, F sharp, G, E, D, C, B, C, D, D, F sharp, G. Please try that on your own. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you will hear what all 3 of these exercises sounds like on your instrument. Thank you for participating in this week's lesson.
Hi, Advanced Alto Sax players. Welcome to week 3. Let's get started with exercise 1. Exercise 2. And exercise 3.